Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to build this house. This is from our Azul Islands time-lapse, and when the time-lapse was released, a lot of people requested tutorials on the houses. So I picked out this building, and today I'm going to teach you how to create it. Without further ado, let's start. For the palette for this build, you're going to need first a light blue hardened clay, then a blue hardened clay, then a pillar of quartz blocks, quartz stairs, quartz slab, stone brick stairs, clay, a cobblestone wall, stone brick slab, a slab, and finally some glowstone. With all of these, we will build that house. Alright, so first grab your blue hardened clay and place down in a height of 2. With a height of 2, place down 3 blocks. Then here on the third one, build out back 6 blocks. 3, 4, 5, 6. Then add 1 more, and then build 6 outwards again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, add 1 more and do the same thing. 3, 4, 5, 6. And finally just complete it and leave a 2 by 2 area here in the middle. So that is the basic shape of the house, and this is the amount of space that you're going to have in the interior once we finish building it. So now let's start detailing from the outside. Let's grab our pillar quartz blocks, and we're going to place 4 blocks in a pillar like this, right in front of these 2 blocks, and then the same thing on this other side, just mirroring it. So grab your quartz stairs, and on the 3rd block up, place them upside down like this, and then on top of that just place normal stairs facing away from each other, or facing towards each other actually. Alright, next we're going to go here to the left of this little mini structure that we just built, and we're going to grab our quartz slabs. We're going to place 1 on the ground and 1 at the bottom of the block above it. Same thing on this side. 1 on the ground and 1 on the bottom of the block above it. Go back to your stairs, and we're going to place 1 facing inward and another one above it, but it has to be upside down like that. And then you can just remove that block above it. So now we have this little shape. It kind of looks like a C or something, or like an upside down G. And we're going to grab our walls and place 1 right on top of there. Now we're going to go back to the quartz pillar blocks, and we're going to build up 3 blocks. Or 4, we can add 1 more. Now we're just going to mirror this design over to this side. So place 1 stair facing forward. Make sure to add a block so you can put the one up facing down on top of it. Place a cobblestone wall there, and then 4 blocks of quartz pillar. So there you can see how it's starting to become a little bit more detailed when compared to just what it was before, which was just this square of blue hardened clay. So now we're going to go back to this side and grabbing our stone brick stairs. We're going to place 1 like that and 1 upside down right above it, and same thing on this side. 1 like this and 1 that is upside down right above it. Grab your stone walls, place 2 on top of that and 2 on top of this one, and then using the stone brick stairs, place 1 away from the center here, and same thing, place 1 away from this center here. These 2 will come together here, and you can just place a stone or a stone brick slab. Next we're going to come to this side, and we are going to continue building a pattern that is similar to this one here, just a little bit longer next to this pillar here. So grab your quartz stairs, place 1 towards you, place an upside down 1 on top of that, and then do the same thing but 2 blocks over. So 1 like that and an upside down 1 there. Next, we're going to just grab a quartz slab and place it on the bottom of the second block. So it should look like that. And then just connect these two here on the floor. So that's the pattern that we're going to repeat for the bottom. And we're also going to add walls on top. Walls on top. And then we're going to do quartz stairs over here. And another one on this other side, right there. So once we do that, we are going to grab our slabs and we're going to place one here, another one here, and then we need one on top of this. So, like that. That's the shape that you want. Now, we're gonna grab our quartz slabs and we're going to place one here and one right on top of it as to connect those two. Now we want to add a little bit of color behind all of this. So we're going to take our clay and we're going to break this block here, replace it, and we're going to place clay here, here, and then finally we're going to place one on top to complete the window. There. So now it looks like a nice little window, and that's what we are going for. You can add another one here if you want, just to fill in the space, or you can add quartz. Either one will work. Now coming here to the middle, on these two blocks, we're gonna add stone detailing. So let's go back to our stone brick stairs, and we can place two like that. Then two upside down on top of it, like that. And then we go to our walls, place a 2x2, and then similarly grab our stairs again, place one facing away from it, and place another one facing away from it. So that's what it's going to look like. Now to make, to not make these holes here be see-through, we're gonna take our just a block of quartz actually. So we're going to take a block of quartz and we're going to fill in this area behind it as much as you want. I think up to here is sufficient, because if you place one here, then we're going to be able to see it from out here. So that's sufficient. Now we're going to copy this exact same pattern here to the other side of this detailing. So I'll just go through it quickly, but you should already know it for the most part. Maybe this can just serve as a little bit of a refresher for you. However, we just did it. Alright, so these here, then we do the clay detailing around here. And the same thing with here with the quartz stairs. And we can add one more detail, which is the slabs here and one above it. And then copy over this little roof design that we had in the middle. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, this pattern is repeated and it should be identical. Now we're gonna add the same pillar here in the corner, going up. Just 4 blocks is enough. And then we're gonna do this corner detailing. Basically, we're gonna do this same corner. So just kind of copy it over. One there, one upside down one there, and upside down stairs. 2 fences. Actually, they're walls, 2 walls. Go back to your stairs, place one like that. Go to the other side, place one like that. And then between them, add a slab. So that's that side. So now we have a little bit of the front. We still need to do our detailing here and here, but the left side is done. Now the back and the right are this exact same pattern. This pattern here that we did in the left. So it's these corners, this pattern here in the 3x4 space, then this 2x4, again the 3x4, and the corner pattern. So it's the same thing. I'm just gonna go through this one quickly, and I'll be right back when I'm done doing the back side and the right side of the house. Alright, so now that we have finished up the detailing on all 3 sides of the house except for the front, we will add a couple more details here and here, and next we will add the roof. So first, grab your clay and replace this block with it, as well as this block over here. This continues this kind of window pattern that we formed along the walls of the house. Also add a quartz block there and one right there. Then you can grab your stone brick slabs, place one there, and mirror it on the other side. So now that basically that is done, we can add the final block of clay right on top to make it a window, as well as right there. And same thing here. Alright, so now we're going to add our pattern here in the middle, which intertwines with the roof. So grab your stone brick stairs, and we are going to place one right here, right above that. So there we go, one right there. And next we're going to go from beneath, one there, one from on top, another one there, another upside down. Whoa, another upside down one there, and same thing, one right there. So since we are mirroring this entire pattern, we're gonna do this and just mirror it on the other side. So there, one upside down, one there, and the same thing again. So that's a pattern there in the middle, and that connects with the roof. So now we've done that, we have our entrance here, we have our windows all around, we have the detailing on the outside of the house on all 3 sides, the left, back, and right sides. Now we're going to start building the roof. So we're going to take our blue hardened clay and we're going to build up where we put our original outline here. So we're gonna build 2, we're gonna build up by 2 there. So same thing here, all around, they should go all around the entire house. And once you've done that, 1 block away from that, place all of these. You might have to remove a couple blocks, however it shouldn't be too bad since they are just a few slabs from there. So this is the base for the roof, and we're going to detail it in a second. So that should cross there in the middle, and we should have that there. So now, as you can see, we have a couple of holes here, and it doesn't quite look perfect. That's because we're missing a couple details. So here from the side, on this slab, not on it, but right above this slab, where this slab is, here, we're gonna place 1 block there, another one here, and another one there. So it's like two rows of 2 blocks, so 4 blocks total, in addition to what we just outlined. So we're gonna leave 1 empty block and then do the same thing here in the middle. And again, leave 1 empty block and do the same thing up here. Now we're gonna mirror it on this side. Leave 1 empty block and 2 right there. Same thing. And just repeat till you go all the way around the build. What we did in Azul Islands for this house is that we added a few highlights to this detail. So we grabbed the clay, and for example this block we would replace, as well as this one here. We also used the light blue hardened clay to take out details like that, for example, or here, and it just adds a little bit of highlight. Now this is completely random, they look good pretty much anywhere. So just breaks up the pattern a little bit, makes it look a little bit more random, not quite so picky or selective, and it just makes it look much more natural. It's almost like it adds some cracks into the blocks, so it looks like the build has been around for a little while. So now you'll notice that in the middle here we have a space here that we can build up on. So going back to our pillar quartz block, we're going to put one like that, so it should be a vertical pillar, not a sideways one. Be careful of that. And we're going to build up 4 blocks. So same thing over here, just remove the sideways one, 4, and it should be the same on all 4 corners. There. So now once we have that there, we are going to grab our quartz stairs, and we're going to place one right there. Same thing here. We can just remove that one. Same thing here. Just remove whatever's in the center. You can put a quartz block there if it'll help you place the stairs. So like that, so just the stairs placement is easier. Once we've done that, you'll notice that it covers up these kind of areas that these 2 blocks were leaving open, as well as these 2 blocks here. So it adds some nice white color there. So that's nice. Now we are going to grab our quartz block, put one there, put one there as well. Next, go to the slabs, and here's where we start to build up on a pattern, which then we repeat for all 4 sides. So quartz stairs upside down there, and then connect them in the middle with slabs. Make sure that they're in the lower part of the block, not in the upper part. So that starts to create like a see-through mesh type of thing, so we can add some color in the background. Now take the walls, place 2 there, 2 on the other side, and that's going to be holding up the ceiling. To add a little bit more color through these holes that the quartz blocks leave open, we can add in some clay. Let me just grab it from there. So we can grab that, place one there, and just build up behind all of this. Don't cover this window because it's nice to have this open, but you can leave a 2x2 space there. So just build around that 2x2 area. We're gonna do the exact same thing on this side, the back side, and also the right side. So I'll just speed through that. For the roof, you're just going to want a few items. And that is your blue hardened clay, the light blue hardened clay, which I need. Light blue hardened clay, there we go. We're gonna want a glowstone, and we're just gonna want the quartz and stairs to finish off this top area here. So what we're gonna do to finish this off is over each of these wall pillars here, just place a quartz block there, and then between the two we're gonna connect them with a quartz stairs. Same thing on this other side. So one there, another one there. Alright, so once we've done that, it's time to start adding the actual roof. So first, take the blue hardened clay, and we're going to place in a couple blocks. So one is going to be over here, and another one is going to be over here. Same thing here, same thing here, and finally same thing here on the last corner. So now we're going to go one block up from that, and we're going to place 3. Same thing on each of the other corners. So that starts to give a little bit of a curve shape inwards. Next, we're gonna go 1 block up, place 2 there, and then do the same pattern here until you reach these other 2 on this side. And just a straight line here, straight line to here, and straight line there. So that starts to give our curve even a little bit more. So now here's the part where we start adding a few more details which make it start looking quite nice. So here we go up 2 blocks instead of just 1. And on the side here, we go up 3 blocks, then again 2 blocks, then back to 3, 2, and back to 3. So that starts to give a little bit more of a cone look to the roof. So now that we've done that, we're going to add a couple more things. Now in the original build, most of this was just random, so maybe this one was 4 blocks high and then all the other ones were 3, or this one was a couple more and then this one was 1 less, like that. It was pretty random. However, just for the sake of a easy tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to do it very simply first, and then we're going to add a little bit of randomness. So we're going to want to connect these 2 high points. So connect these 2 and go up by 1, connect them and go up by 1, connect them and go up by 1, and finally connect them and go up by 1. So at the top here we have a 2 by 2 area. Now this area we can just fill in and we just start building up, and we can go up about 4 blocks. So now that is the top of it. However, we need to break some of the 4 blocks. So you can break 3 on this side, and as I said, this is pretty much random. We just leave it like that, and then we get 1 at the top. That could be one of the options that you guys do. You could also do break this one here, break 1 over there. We're gonna have 1 there and 1 up at the top like that, so that it looks even more random. Most of these roofs are just, you know, a matter of fine-tuning to one's own personal opinion. Now, as you can see, we have the cone shape in the top of the roof, but now we need these little details here in the corner. So to do that, we're going to place 1 block there, and then go up like that 2 blocks. Then get rid of the block at the bottom that you placed, and you'll have that little upward arc at the end. So again, go up like that, remove the bottom block. Go up like that, remove the bottom block, and finally on the last corner do the same thing and remove the bottom block. So that's the look that you're gonna end up with. You can, by all means, you can always make these taller if that's something that you want. However, as I said, it's very random. Now the last thing you might want to do is add a few more details to the roof, because down here on this like first layer of roof, we have mixed colors. So we have the light blue hardened clay. We also have the clay itself. So just grabbing the light blue hardened clay, I'm just gonna fill a couple of these layers in. You can even make the tip of the roof 1 color. You can change up entire sections like that, or there, for example. I do like changing near the roof. It seems looks the best in my opinion. However, you can just mix in blocks anywhere. That way it breaks up the color pattern in the roof a little bit, and in my opinion it just makes it look much better. The final touch that you can add is a little bit of glowstone, and you can place it here at the bottom of these 3 pillars. So place 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. So this not only adds a little bit of sparkle to your house, but it also makes it visible during the night, which is really nice. Same thing on the inside. You can place a glowstone either right here near the entrance if you want to, or you can place a couple pieces of glowstone here in the corner, so 1 in each corner. I think that looks really nice. You know, just enough to light it up a little bit. You don't want it to be super bright, since you do have a little bit of light coming in from here, and also the windows. So I like it like this. I like the open window design. It's the one that we used in Azul Islands. However, the last thing you could do if you really wanted to was just fill this in with glass, as well as that, and that. Oh, I just am now seeing that I actually missed a side here. But anyway, you could fill these open windows with glass panes, whatever you want. Same thing with these down here. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the tutorial. It took quite a while to make, however it was worth it since it was requested so many times in the comments. Be sure to leave comments saying what types of videos you want next, and I will certainly be reading them, and we'll probably create a video on the subject that you want. Alright, see you guys.